Does informed sexual consent mean that a trans person has to disclose their gender identity? Hi, my name is Sarah Casper. I'm a consent educator. I am also cisgender, so this is me talking from my education, my values, and my work. According to Planned Parenthood, your yes is only a real yes if you have the full story. Because this is such a loose guideline, I could see someone taking it and thinking, oh, I get to know everything about my partner. But that's just not the case. Quick history lesson: informed consent was adapted from the medical field, where it is used to make sure that patients know the risks and benefits when they're undergoing a procedure, clinical trial, testing, anything like that. So cut to sexual consent, I want to point out three things. First, if informed consent is for safety purposes, why does it matter what their gender identity is? If someone says they're going to use a condom and then doesn't, that presents risk. Someone being trans or gender nonconforming doesn't. Second, requiring disclosure probably actually leads to more risk, specifically for the trans or gender nonconforming person. Women transphobia laws are actively being made to discriminate against trans and gender nonconforming people. People are saying out loud, we need to eradicate transgenderism, so requiring a trans person to disclose their identity actually presents risk to them. People get murdered because of this. Lastly, to quote researcher Florence Ashley, gender identity is a private matter and people should not be forced to figure it out or communicate it to others in order to have an intimate life. It is a beautiful thing when you're able to share your full self with a partner. We cannot make it illegal when someone chooses not to. Check out the comments for more resources, specifically from people who have thought about this and talked about this much more than me.